find ways to like encourage myself better, nicely, not like mean. Cause like I try to encourage myself and then it's mean. Okay. Ew, Duolingo. What is Duolingo doing on my Twitch? Okay, guys. Are we ready? We're in super special hangout mode. I stretched already. Everything is nice and loosened. But I did realize something today. I should probably get back to, like, dancing. Like, I should go to, like, a dance class. Deadass. Because how was I trying to do this dance that I just posted, and I felt like I couldn't move my hips side to side, like, from the back? I think it looked stupid. To me, it looked stupid. So I'm like, how... Didn't I feel like I used to be able to do this better, and then now I'm like, it's because my dumbass has just been focusing on mental health. Well, it's not dumb. It's, you know, but I should be also focusing on my physical health, and I feel like being able to dance and being agile, like, and doing that, the little, is a part of it. So, yeah, that's a part of it for me, at least. But it's okay, because we are figuring it out. Also, I've been feeling so bad, though, because I think it's, like, depression, but I'll say that I'm gonna do something so I can pressure myself to do it, and then I end up doing it a day or two later. And I don't like being late, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just being a dick. But, like, some days I just don't want to touch my phone at all. And I don't want to, like, talk to people at all sometimes. So I'm, like, trying to figure out... Well, I'm trying to push myself to do things in a more timely manner and be respectful of other people's time. Because I feel like the past relationship that I was in for a year was so, like, leisurely... It was so, like, chill in a not good way that, like, my brain turned off. That's my fault. I don't know. I literally, like, I don't know. But that is definitely my fault. But we are building it back up, and that's okay. And I don't mind, like, my weight fluctuation either, because, I've basically been fluctuating weight like this, like, my whole life. What do I mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? And me and Sheena still friends? Yes, me and Sheena are still friends. Okay, I'm gonna be brushing my hair in sections because of these extensions. But guess what I have? I have goop. Does anybody want to take a goop? A goop? You want to take a goop with me? But wait, I'm gonna take a goop. Continue. Goop? Restroom? What? I was waiting for if Casey had anything to say, because they said, what do you mean? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? Alright, anyways. Goop. We're taking a goop. God damn it. Is this dead? No, it's not dead. Okay, you ready? You're gonna hear little... I meant, like, what you were saying about your relationship. Oh, like... that it was, like, chill in a bad way? Is that what you're, like, saying? How much would you sell a piece of your hair for? How much hair off my head do you want? By that, I mean, I was actively, every day, pushing myself to achieve things. And when I got in that relationship, I was still trying to achieve things. But... he didn't, like, he was trying, but it was, like, just, like, really, like, depressing. And it just wasn't, like, it was, like, half-assed. So then, in my mind, in the back of my mind, I started getting exhausted, and I started half-assing things, and in my head, I'm like, no, this is okay. No, it's not okay, actually, because I like doing things to my fullest fullest ability. So doing things half-assed makes me feel really bad, actually. And I was like trying to explain that and trying to get through this, and it just wouldn't work. So I just like exploded, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So now I'm figuring out how to implement my good habits back into my life. Also, yes, it's K-pop Demon Hunters in the background. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Hi. Not a goop being. I can't say the word on here. It won't let me. They're literally so mean to me. Like, I say anything, and they're like, I don't like that. Like, sometimes I'll show something that I bought, and they'll give me a warning for advertising. For paid advertising. Where's the money? Oh my god. Yeah, I would like that. But, like, what the heck? You're literally so poo-poo caca. Oh my god. Okay. So, like I said, I was gonna do an outfit on Thursday, and I ended up passing away for the weekend. And the outfit that I'm gonna do is... Damn, I got a knot over here. Like a sailor outfit that I had in my closet. But it's really cute because I've never worn it either. So it's like a little... Like, when I found it, I was like, I have this? Since when did I have this in here? So I was really excited. It was like finding, like, it was like getting a new costume. So we're doing that. And I was going to put on, doing pink today. I love doing pink. Did you guys know I like pink? Did you know? Did you know that I like pink and I like doing all pink outfits? Because, yes. I feel like when I was younger, I wasn't able to really be, like, feminine. So, like, now I'm like, I like to be a girl. I like to wear sparkly dresses. Type shit. Let's take another group. I literally got nothing out of that. Okay, perfect. I was wondering if my makeup could be heard. Should I straighten my hair? I mean, it's like, it's not even really wavy right now. Thinking about it. Yeah, I think I'll. I found this song not too long ago, and it started playing, and I was like, what'd they eat with this one? Where's my straightener? Hold on. No, that's my waver. Oh, where's my straightener? Grr. Guys, I lost it. It's gone. I should have looked for it before I started. Damn, there's always one thing. There's always one thing I'm missing. Just one. And you know why I lose it? Because it's probably underneath something. Because it fell. Bro, I guess I'm not straightening my hair today. Whatever. Oh, fuck it. Should I check one more time? Hello? Where could it even be? Not here, that's what it is. Hi, Mr. Handsome. What happened, Mr. Handsome? What happened? Also, somebody sent me a chef apron. Dude, my squeaky ass chair. Wow, I really don't have it over here. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna have to pass. We're gonna have to pass that. I kinda wanna look again. Okay, well, let me look one more time. Let me just look one more time, just to be sure. Just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna look one more time. totally not here. It's 100% not here. That's awesome. Are we sure? Are we sure? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know why it's okay? I mean, I have another one, I think, but it didn't work. Half of it didn't work. I always fucking misplacing my items, dog. And I literally got here today, and I was like, oh yeah, I set everything up amazing. Yeah, I got everything I need. I'm not gonna be running around trying to find stuff. Still am running around trying to find stuff. Hi. Glasses from where? It's from a website. I can't really, like... I can type it, I think. But the website is pretty good. Do you think this needs to get straightened? I guess I'll see, like, when I'm done brushing the whole thing, but this little dent over here is sending me. Let's see, I'm trying to go fast on this. Thank you. Somebody sent me roses. That's cute, that's cute. Anyways, so, you know me being chronically online. Have you heard the latest development with my favorite Tofia? Surprisingly, it gets worse. Just like, I don't know what the fuck is up with this lady, but every day it just gets worse. And it's just incredible as to how she's able to manage that. I didn't know that we could just keep going down. I thought we were already at the bottom. But Tofia is asking for 500K. She's asking for 500K because she's like, oh, so I can get a home and I can start a restaurant and a clothing line. And I was like, you need 500K to start concepts of a clothing line? The concept, it's like Trump when he said, I have the concept of an idea, or some shit like that. Yeah, I'm still friends with Gina. Yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. I just haven't worked with her because I'm mentally ill. I don't really know how to explain it. Hi, Emmy. Okay, my bad. Hey, you can't do that. Guys, this is my new daughter. If you haven't met her. She likes to be up in my face. Probably because I do this. She says if she can get a house, she can finally get her life together and start her business. I just don't see how we can't already start getting our life together and starting a business right now. How is the house going to help us get a business and get our life together? Is the house is going to pick up the pieces? The house is going to bury Brother Chew? Like, I just don't understand. And also 500K, asking the general public for 500K for essentially shits and giggles because she doesn't want to work is like actually like, huh? Like I'm a little speechless. I'm like, girl, and hasn't she's like raised like $25, and she put the time for the fundraiser for like a month. I know she knows that this shit was not gonna work. It was definitely a last ditch effort at getting just about anything, because nobody feels bad for her. Um, I saw all of that these past couple of days, and I was like, oh, Tofia. Oh, you got a tattoo? She's like, I watched a video on it, and apparently the fundraiser is under funerals and stuff like that. And she's saying that it's not gonna cover the funeral stuff. It's supposed to cover like a house. Or then I think she was saying it was gonna cover funeral costs. It's like she's just saying like, oh, I need 500K for just about everything. I'm homeless, I'm hungry, and my brother died. Was it like 6 months ago? And she didn't do anything about it. I don't know. I'm just like, the dots aren't connecting. And then, like I said, one of my mutuals is beefing with Tofia. It's literally the funniest fucking thing ever, because she'll get on and she'll be like, look at this. She'll be doing makeup for funsies, and Tofia called her, what, a failed content creator? Girl, where's the mirror? Where is the mirror? Tofia wants to be a content creator. What is the content that she's creating? She goes live and she stands around in the park. And she complains about people. You know, she used to make content, actually. She used to make content when she had the apartment. Like little skits and like do makeup and stuff like that. But now, since they don't have any place, she literally doesn't do anything for shit. She likes this, but I need to do stuff. I can't just like hold her the whole time. I had her stationed in my boobs. Like, I had her like cushioned here in my shirt, but it doesn't stay, so she's just gonna fall forward if I do that. Look at her. She's just chilling. Alright, well, guys, I guess I can't get ready today, and I cannot do my hair and makeup because the baby wants me to hold her. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, little baby? If I let her go, she's just gonna climb up again. She's licking my fingies. Her name is Chloe. I like how she smells. She got a bath, you know, from being outside, and I finally finished cleaning her ears because I was trying not to piss her off. Her ears were so dirty. I like sniffing her. There was this one episode of The Button. You guys know that one? The YouTube video where they do speed dating. And the guy said that he liked to sniff his dog, and the girl was like, oh, like after a bath, and he's like, no, just like in general. And she was like disgusted, and she immediately hit the button. Oh my god. I be smelling my animals. I'm like, I'm all up in there. I like how they're scented. I like animal scent. I like nice baby animal scent. Stinks. Stinks real good. Do you like the way your cat smells? Yeah, she smells like a little powdered donut. Look how she's just chilling right here. This is like the best. I should get a little sling to put her in. I've seen a lot of people have baby kittens and they put them in like the little baby sling. She's just gonna sleep right there. I have to lay you down. I have things to do. Did you know that? Did you know I have things to do? Hmm? I cut her nails yesterday. She was scratching the fuck out of everyone. She's just a little lady baby. Yeah. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, she sits on my neck and she tries to eat my piercings. What happened? Okay. How old is she? She should be like 2 months now. No. She wants to go outside. She's never going outside. But I show her. I'll go stand outside holding her, and she'll take in the outside air. And then I'll be like, okay, that's enough. And we come back inside. She doesn't want me to kiss her. Bye. She's gonna come back. Yeah, I've explained before, why Mr. Handsome gets to go outside sometimes. But she's definitely not. She's a little baby. Huh? Not the rage bait. Hello? I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you because I know you're gonna say something else. Okay. You gotta go back to brushing this shit. What do I do for work? Content creation? What could I say that sounds better than content creation? I don't want to say entrepreneur, because I feel like that's a little sus. Oh, here she comes again. Hey, you can't you can't be here. Just sit here, okay? Sit here. It pays my rent. Yes, it does pay my rent. Hello? Can I help you? She's attacking me. Stop. You're not supposed to be doing that. Stop it. What? You keep sliding around, dude. No, now she's gonna leave. She did all of this to come over here and sit with me, and she's gonna leave. No, she decided to stay. She just hasn't figured out how to sit on somebody's lap yet. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Well, I think I am gonna take some more goop. I just don't know what to do with her. She's just climbing all over the place, and then her claws hurt really bad. So every time she climbs up onto my table, I just take her off of it. Well, earlier I was just holding her while I was typing, but I can't hold her right now because it's just not possible. She gets really hyper in the middle of the night now, too. Okay. Straighten or leave it like that? You love Cancelled by Taylor Swift? I don't think I've heard a Taylor Swift song in a really long time. I heard her album came out and everybody's outraged by it. Literally haven't heard it. I heard like a snippet where she says, "Did you girl boss too close to the sun?" Hey, I mean, what can we say? She's a millennial. What are we gonna do about that? Can't do nothing. Just let her girl boss, okay? You should just let her girl boss close to the sun, I guess. Huh? What are you talking about? It was canceled? Is that the song name? What are you talking about? Sorry, I literally am like completely lost about Taylor Swift. Other than the "Did you girl boss too close to the sun?" Yeah. Oh. Oh, they're songs. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna, like, fucking hate it if I listen to it. I just, like, haven't, you know? I was listening to K-pop yesterday. Mostly. Like, I don't even really listen to new K-pop. I listen to, like, 2010 K-pop. Hi. Hi, sorry for passing away. Love you. Hello? She's climbing, like she's climbing trees. What are you doing? Why are you climbing everything? When am I gonna link with Chyna again? Well, I mean, I was supposed to. So, I could whenever I want to. I just, like I said, I'm mentally ill. And I want to be alone. Is there any other way I can describe that any better? Probably not. Yeah, self-aware of what? Self-aware of mental illness? Or yeah, after, like I said, after this past relationship I had, I've just kind of, like, been wanting to focus on getting back on track with my shit. She's literally back on top of my stuff. Hello? Just stay right there. Just stay right there. Jeez. Okay, the hair is fine like this. You know what's going on and figured out the best course of action. Well, yeah, I'm trying to. Ow. She's on top of everything. What's it called? Yeah. Yeah, I literally have, like, no other reasons other than the fact that, like, I'm mentally... I just feel like I'm mentally unstable. Okay, well, hold on now. I feel like that's a little bit of strong wording. I'm not unstable. I'm just a little rough around the edges. And what we're trying to do is, you ever seen those videos where people try to make aluminum into a fucking solid ball? That's what I'm doing right now with my brain. But like, the smooth is good. Like the smooth is good. Like, not like smooth brain, but like, yeah. Okay, we're goofing. I gotta start on makeup too. Oh. Yippee! Ooh, that was spicy. So spicy. Oh. Let me tell you. I've been exfoliating. Dude, everything is about consistency. It's so crazy. Because, like, I'd be testing it. I'm like, what if I didn't do this for a little bit? And then things go to shit. And I'm like, oh my god, so consistency actually does work. And I just be testing it for everything. No good reason. Ow! Oh my god. Would I go back to someone you thought cheated? No. No. When I was down bad one time, I was considering hearing my ex out, but he literally just didn't even want to be there in the first place, so I was like, okay. I was like, why are you here then? But no, I would not go back to a person who cheated. My philosophy is that there's no takesy backsies, because if you wanted to, you would have when it was there, and now no takesy backsies. You left, you figured out, this kind of sucks, and now you want it back is crazy. Do you see this? Oh, you can't see it, but look at this. You can't be on my table. You can't be on my table. You can't be on my table. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not good. You can't do that. It's not good. She has no thoughts in her head. You can stay right there. Actually, you can't stay right there. Are her eyes gray? I think they're like kind of green. I can't tell. Stinky little baby. Okay. Wait, now I have cat hands. think hand sanitizer would fix that? Okay. Jesus Christ. We're breaking the bad boy out. We're breaking this bad boy. I burped. Excuse me. You know, one thing that's been helping me get back on track is the fact that I have, like, a scheduling notebook now. I was like, why the fuck is my mic falling? Yeah, I have this one that you... It's got all your days. Like, I'll show you a blank page. It's actually super duper perfect. You got top priorities, to-dos. You put your snacks, what you ate, wake up time, bedtime, the days of the month and everything, and then schedule on this side. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is like perfect. There's a lot of like schedule journals that I think fucking suck. I think the majority of them actually suck. So the fact that this one, I looked at it and I was like, it's been good. But I've been using it inconsistently. Little girl, I told you that you can't be up there. I already told you that. I told you. You can't be there. Stop. Stop. Stop, babe. Stop. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I got stuff to do. I don't think she likes me. Why did I remove my videos from... What? Mr. Handsome? Mr. Handsome's on an adventure. Also, I didn't remove any videos from anything, so you're basically just telling me that you view my content on a bootleg website and you're sad that the bootleg website doesn't work anymore. The world's smallest violin right now. You know what? In honor of you, we're gonna goop. In honor of you, we're gooping. Damn, I got the whole thing in the way. Okay. Blinker? I think so. That was not a blinker. That was not a blinker. Okay, I forgot. I forgot I was taking a blinker like when I started taking the hit. Okay, let me remember. I got this. Bootleg website, it's legit what you mean. Okay, what website is it then? I'll tell you if it's legit. The fuck? Bootleg. What's up? What's up? Blinker's up. Okay. Real one. I got this. Chloe's playing with stuff on the floor. He said, so the one with the who? Dog, I'm about to block you. You literally, like, are making no sense. Anyways, do you still take meds? If so, does it help mental health? Yes, I take medication. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I take is an antidepressant and an antipsychotic. I'm pretty sure that's what I take. When I was a little kid, they put me on a mood stabilizer, but I was like, why would you put me on a mood stabilizer? Like, I thought it was fine. So, I don't have that anymore, but I grew up taking medication. I was regulated. Then I stopped taking medication when I left my parents' house. And life was impossible, actually. So then I got back on medication. And now I'm on medication. And everything is okay. My brain chemicals, they're, what's the word? They're, stabilized. Yes. Just a kitten. Okay. Makeup. I need to stay on task. Holy shit. Okay. I think I'm done. I'm done with my blinkers. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna move on. Hopefully. I gotta get some contacts. I'm very accountable. Considering taking meds for myself. Oh yeah. You really gotta be careful though when you take medication. I've learned that the hard way. You really gotta make sure that you're eating when they tell you that you need to eat with your med, and staying hydrated. Yeah. Yeah, man, like, really make sure you're eating, bro, because, like, I think when I tried to start getting back on medication, the only reason it fucked me up is because I just got out of a breakup and I didn't eat for, like, a week, bro. Like, straight up. So then my brain, like, I was taking medication every day and I started to go into fucking psychosis. Yeah, it's not fun. That's okay. I learned. You live and you learn. So now I eat food. And I am healthier. And now everything is perfectly fine. Oh shit. Chloe! Oh my god. She left. Dude, am I gonna be fighting for my life with these? Hold on a second. I'm scared. Chloe, stop it! Chloe, stop. She's just climbing all over my supplies. Hello? Chloe! Oh my god. Oh, oh. I feel like I put it in backwards. I take Wellbutrin and fluoxetine. Jeez. Oh shit. I feel like this one wants to come out of my eye. Chloe! Chloe, stop being on top of my stuff. You're stinky and you're dirty. You can't step on top of my stuff. Okay? That's not nice when you do that. Okay? Can you stop, please? She like, doesn't even listen to me. She like will look off to the side. She'll pretend she can't see me. She's like, if I don't look at her, maybe I won't hear her. She knows I'm telling her to stop. She knows what that means. I know she knows. But she like does not gaff. She's just a little baby. It's gonna be okay. She's just a little baby. I'm totally gonna get a violation for that. Alright, let us begin. Excuse me. Oh. Jesus Christ. Where's my K-pop demon hunters? Ew, did you see that skit on SNL? I don't watch SNL. But I do see when people are outraged over things, and there were people that were talking about this skit that Bad Bunny did about K-pop demon hunters. They either hate it or they love it. Well, anyways, where is it? Stop it! Bro. You stay here. Stay right there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my phone fell on the floor. Okay, girl. Well, I guess we're here together. I guess we're all in this together, huh? I feel like she literally will not leave me alone because I think she genuinely thinks I'm her mother or something like that. Oh, her name is Chloe. She is just interested in anything that I'm doing. She's just like Bug. Always want to be right next to me all the time. Also, I think my concealer is too dark because I haven't been getting sun. I gotta go to the beach. I gotta go to the beach or I gotta spray tan. No. Wait, forget that I said that. No spray tan. I meant to say, what the fuck is that when you do yourself? Just tanning. Like, the fucking with the mitt. You paint yourself. Oh no, I have to do a thing. Bro, I don't know. Yeah, self-tanner. Yeah. I don't know why your comment is hidden, by the way. All you said was self-tanner. Like, I've been having to approve so many comments of people just, like, saying regular things. It's, like, insane. But I have some self-tanner. The thing is, I tried the one for my face, and I liked it, actually. You know, the one for the face was actually useful for me because my face tends to be a lot lighter than my body. So I used it on my face, and my face ended up matching my body. But I tanned because I was going to the beach. But yeah, no, I haven't tried the body one. I'm scared. And it only lasts a couple of days. So it's really only like something that I would do if I was like doing photo shoots or something. I don't know. I thought about it. Wow, I got a pimple here. I was brushing makeup and it hurts. Okay, well, okay. I guess that's just gonna get worse. Am I a model? I'm a content creator. I model on the side. No, I'm kidding. That's pretty much like the main thing. In a way. But I want to start doing... the reason why I started like streaming more and actually figuring out how the fuck to use OBS is because I wanted to, you know, broaden my horizons. And you know, this is actually a lot of improvement for me. Dude, I think this is gonna piss me off, like, actually. So I think I'm gonna put a little patch over it. Alright. Should I? No, I think I should just keep doing my makeup. I don't know. I can't pop it, though. It's so tiny, you can't even see it, but I, like, feel it. And it's giving me a disturbance. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, me being able to go on live and have a conversation with people is huge progress for me and my mental health, basically. It helps me with my communication because, like I said, I had psychosis, and from that, it's like my brain turned into a piece of salami, and I had to retrain myself to do things, and I have really bad anxiety, so it was like kind of hard. So I think for me personally, it's an incredible feat to be sitting here working on my speaking skills in a way. So everything that I do really helps with my mental health. That's why I have to do it more. It gives me, I guess you could call it, what they usually say is like there was like skill regression. And I had to like teach myself skills again. And I've gotten pretty far since my episode was like in 2021, something like that. But it's been a really long process of like recovering from that has been in like stages. Like now I have a lot more things, I guess you can say, that are wrong with me, and a lot of things that I can't handle anymore, and why I've come to the conclusion that I think I'm like autistic. I know every time I say it, everybody's like, yeah, we know. But then I think about the people when I say it IRL, and they look at me like I'm fucking stupid, and I'm like, okay, well, let me just not talk about this, I guess. But I'll talk about it here. Because I think that having psychosis since I'm think I got something. Do I crack my back? Just made the fact that when growing up, I taught myself how to properly communicate with people because I didn't know how to, and I realized that, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? So I learned, like, I bettered my social skills and stuff like that. And all that work fucking gone. Oh man. Yeah, so I actually getting back into it really wasn't that bad. I mean, it was. I just don't remember it because I have memory loss. It's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of annoying because you know what I think of? When I was growing up, I would tell my parents, hey, like, can you stop? Like, can you stop bullying me? Like, this is gonna, like, affect me in the future. Like, if you do this, it's gonna be really bad for me later on in life. And they were like, and now guess what? Things are bad for me. And I came across a post actually on TikTok. Actually, okay, things aren't that bad anymore because I've been improving it. Also, hi. You got your Ashley pierced. I don't know what that is actually. What's it called? I need to shuffle my music. I was talking about something. Thank you. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Your lower lip. Where is it? Oh, I need to stop. I need to stop focusing on it. I need to, like, not do that. No. This is the dark one? It is the dark one. I was in the middle of saying something. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I know I was talking about skill regression, but I already strayed from that. Oh, yeah. Damn, my memory. Yeah, my memory's not great. Yeah, that shit, like, really, like, altered my brain chemistry. Like, I'm, like, people will talk to me and they're like, you're so different. Yeah, I am. Literally. Literally. No, don't say that because that's what I'm scared of. I don't want to acknowledge that. I'm gonna ignore that you said that. It's not real. Well, especially with all these things that I've like suspected are like quote unquote wrong with me growing up, the psychotic episode that I had made it hit so much worse because I grew up telling myself I can't have an episode as an adult. That was my biggest fear ever, is having an episode as an adult. And that fucking shit happened. I was like, oh, this is literally my worst nightmare. That shit was such a fucking fever dream, dog. I was watching a show yesterday, and a part of the show, the villain was trying to confuse the main character, and it was a bunch of, like, it made me feel bad, because it reminded me of when I was confused, so I got nervous and I skipped it. Well, it was still a good show, but I was like, I can't, I can't watch this right now. Hi. Let's see. Excuse me, little girl. Do I still talk to my parents? No. No. My dad, like, doesn't give a fuck. And neither does my mom. They'll sit there and they'll tell you that they do give a fuck, but their actions say otherwise. They just like to say that they do give a fuck in front of other people. Oh, she never lets me help her. Oh, she's so mean to me. Tell them what you do behind closed doors. Can I help you? Do you want to stay here or not? We liked you better when you would just dance as a crazy comment too. Because there's hella videos of me dancing. So, you want me to come on here and be like a bot? BFFR. That's how I know you don't like women. Where are you going? Where are you going? My dad forgot my son's birthday. Bro, fuck your dad. That's bullshit. Well, they don't text me for shit. But then they'll also tell me that I don't text them for shit. But it's like, they act like I have to carry the relationship. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't care about hanging out with your kid, like, so bad? It's just weird. I don't know, it's just a lot of things are strange. And then being built different, like, I feel like I think, like, a different way than some people. And I, like, end up arguing with them because Okay, I saw this post today that they're talking about neurodivergent people will say something and that's what they mean. Into clear words, try and say it as clearly as possible with no room for misinterpretation. And a neurotypical person will still take that statement and find ulterior meanings to that, because a neurotypical person always has an ulterior motive, apparently, is what I saw. That's what the person was talking about on the video, and I was like, low-key, that kind of makes sense, but the ulterior motive could really just be anything. It doesn't always have to be, like, horrible. But yeah, that makes sense, because, like, I try and talk to, like, some people, and the way I say something doesn't come off as the same way that I meant it. And I can tell. And I have to, like, explain it. And then they get it, but they still are kind of, like, thinking that I'm saying that you're wrong and I'm right because I'm explaining it. I guess maybe in the way that I explain it, I guess it sounds like blame. It could sound like blame. But I'm really just trying to explain why something made me feel a certain type of way. Actually, I was looking in the comment section that somebody had said they want to ask, what do you mean by that? Or some shit like that. Like, can you... Oh, no, they were saying, what do you think I meant by that? They wanted to ask, what do you think I meant by saying that? And I was like, actually, that's actually helpful with some people. Like, I'm not fucking around. Like, I'm dead ass, like, I don't understand what you're saying. So, sometimes I'll ask that. And with the right person, you'll actually have a real fucking conversation. I feel like some people just don't want to, like, believe that mental illness exists. And there's, like, a disconnect for some I don't know, like having an objective perspective, and then they say, how can you say that? Asking, does that make sense after I literally say anything? Yeah, but you know what? You can say that, and I've learned that people interpret that as, like, condescending. Just about anything I do to reassure that my point is coming off the way that I want it to sounds condescending. I've learned that. People think I'm a fucking bitch. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to make sure that, like, you are understanding what I'm saying. And then they think that you're saying that they don't understand what you're saying because they're fucking stupid. That's what they grab from all of this. That you're telling them that they're stupid, they can't understand you. I can't. Like, you can't fucking win around here. Like, at all, bro. So that's why I just, like, don't even... I don't even. Like, I've had people get upset with me, and I'm, like, literally trying to have a conversation. I'm like, you are trying to argue with me, and I'm trying to find a resolution and explain to you how that made me feel. Like, I'll be like, you made me feel bad because XYZ reason. And then it's like, they feel bad. You explain it. And then now everybody feels bad. We can't have a productive conversation. Now everybody feels bad. Dude, I can't believe I have to, like, approve comments, dog. Like, what is this? Dude. Show filtered comments and feed. What the fuck? They lack the ability to have a mature conversation. Yeah. I mean, that's usually what it is. But I understand that emotions do get in the way. How can I say it? I had a train of thought. Okay. I understand that emotions get in the way, but the point is, like, if we can come to a conclusion, like a mutual understanding, um, and like if I can't come to a mutual understanding by the end of the conversation, I'll probably, like, it depends on the person, but I'll probably either walk away or I'll just be like silent. But like, I need to figure out. Okay, anyways, I had a train of thought and then I lost it because I was trying to think of like my words properly. I see what you mean, like it's okay to be emotional while still trying to communicate. Yeah. But the thing is, how do I even explain it? Like, people will be like emotional and then trying to communicate, but they'll say something in a backwards roundabout kind of way. Like kind of sounds like a diss, but they're trying to express how they feel. So they'll throw a diss at you instead of just saying I didn't like that. And then they'll be like, "Well, I didn't know I had to state that I didn't like that because you said earlier that you acknowledged that." And I'm mentally ill. I have memory loss and stuff like that, so yeah. But at the end of the day, a conclusion was found. I apologize, they apologize. They're like, I was just feeling some kind of way and I let my emotions get the best of me. And that's proper, so no harm done. Like, yeah, sure, maybe I had a little mental fart over it, but in the end, we understand each other now. Fubar. Me and people accidentally insult your entire being instead of just asking to stop a certain behavior. Yeah. That actually happens really often. Like, I'll talk to people and I'll be like, well, why didn't you just say that you didn't like that? How am I supposed to tell you that? I don't like how you made me feel. Why? Because XYZ. No? No? Oh, okay. And then I do that to someone because I'm being honest and they think that I'm trying to like guilt trip them or something or make them feel bad. And I'm like, no, I just want you to acknowledge that something that you did made me feel bad and I would like there to be adjustments. And then they get all offended. And I'm like, dog, can't have shit around here. You're being hurtful by saying that is crazy. No, because that's something that would be said. Can you give an example of what they did that made you feel bad? Okay, I can give you an example. I think the person that I'm gonna give you this example, they could be watching, but I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give this example. So hold on, I'm trying to think about how to phrase it. You are boyfriend girlfriend with someone, right? Girlfriend stays home and does stuff at home. Boyfriend goes and works. But they don't live in the same place. Just boyfriend girlfriend. But girlfriend has different type job. I'm gonna explain cave woman. So boyfriend come and say hello, and then we start talking about what to do, right? And then we decide I can't do caveman anymore. we decided to go get food, maybe. It was all up in the air. So, since all of this was suggesting what we should do, maybe we should do this, maybe we should sit down and watch TV, maybe we should go there. We were just sitting around while we were talking about stuff. So I decided to start doing little things to my animals. Like I clipped nails and I cleaned ears and I combed them to see if anybody had fleas. And I was asking like, hey, do you think you can grab this for me? Hey, you don't have to if you don't want to, but do you think you can get this for me? Because I'm doing this right now. Oh, hey, right behind you is this thing that I need. Can you grab it? Multiple times in a row. And then they make a joke in passing. Oh, you asked me for like 17 favors today. And I was like, huh? Did I? And then they gave an actual diss after that. And I don't specifically remember what the diss was, but it was a diss. And I said, well, I was asking you if you wanted to do it. I asked you if you wanted to, not because I'm telling you. I'm asking in case you don't want to do it. And they're like, oh, well, I'm not gonna not do it. And I'm like, but if you're gonna get upset about it, I'd rather you not do it. And it was basically just along the lines of that. And I was just like, it's great for you to help me, but if you are irritated by that, I don't want to hear it. So just don't do it. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. Like, honestly, like, that's like the last thing I want to hear is somebody complaining about, like, doing something stupid. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, well, I got back from work and I'm super tired and you're asking me for a bunch of stuff and you're doing a bunch of things and I just want to sit down. They didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing and I'm telling you what it is, but it was hard to get this information out. And I was like, well, why didn't you say that? I started doing stuff. You could have been like, hey, I want to sit down for a second before we go do this. You want to take care of this later? No, but I'm not going to say no to you because it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. Well, now it is a big deal. Actually. Because now you kind of just triggered me. Honestly. Because I grew up with people who did that to the extreme. And now you're being pissy about it. So now we're having now there's a thing going on. And now I'm tweaking a little bit. And I'm like, well, I don't know why you're annoyed, you know. Could have just not done it. And then I go silent because I didn't know what to say, because I was upset, because it was going nowhere. Right, pretty much. And then I phased out. So I was quiet for the car ride to get food, quiet to come back. And when we got back to the house, he sat on the couch and started playing his game, and I sat on the couch and I didn't talk like during the car ride. And so I was staring at him, waiting for him to like make eye contact with me so like I can prompt something, but he never did. And then I mentioned that to him, and then he told me that I never made eye contact with him the whole car ride, and he tried to say things to me, and I was giving one-word responses that were barely audible. In that moment, I felt like I was doing my best to attempt to communicate with you while I'm having a hard time right now, and you took that as I'm ignoring you and I don't want you to talk to me. I can't be the bigger person right now. Because like in my head, I just had a war flashback. If you can equate it to like a PTSD flashback type shit. And then I disassociated. So I'm trying to figure out how to not be discombobulated. And you're over here catching an attitude because I'm not looking and talking enough. And then when I went on the couch, didn't make eye contact. I went to go sit in bed to like close my eyes, and I was just gonna wait for him. And then you're like, oh, you're going to bed? Yeah, you're playing your game. And then it's, oh, well, you were playing your game and you weren't looking at me. Okay. What do I even say? Because I feel like if I am like, hey, like, I have things wrong with me, they're like, yeah, I know, but I also have things wrong too. So in their head, it's a competition. In my head, I'm sharing my feelings because I'm attempting to create an equal relationship. And that's okay to have these kinds of problems because he apologized and all that after, and like we talked about it, and he finally was like, yeah, I let my emotions get the best of me. I was tired and I shouldn't have let that happen, yada yada. And I was like, I'm still staring off into darkness, brain out of the window. So I had to go to sleep to reset my brain. But yeah, that's the example for you. What were we giving you an example for? Hold on. I know that's right, Auntie. Me live at cave. So that made me feel bad. That was an explanation for that. Yeah. So I think I like kind of froze because it caught me off guard, and logically it didn't make sense to me. So I was just kind of like, should I argue the logic or should I allow him to be in his feelings? So I was like, let me just let him have his feelings, and the logical can take a step back for a minute. Oh, God. Is chalky milk in the Yeti or iced coffee? Hi. It's iced coffee. Iced coffee. Well, personally, I think a lot of people don't understand the gravity of invisible illnesses because a lot of people with them look competent and able-bodied. Well, I mean, I'm competent, but you know what I mean? Like, damn. What's another word I could use for that? I feel like that sounds mean. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, somebody knows what I mean. I lost my train of thought now. But that it's like not that bad, or it's like you'll explain it to them and they'll be like, oh, I know, but why can't you just do it? And it's like, I just told you. What do you mean, why can't I do it? Functional? Yeah. Functional, yeah. Like, I had a therapist who we were talking about I need to do things and things that I needed to start doing to get the ball rolling. And a couple weeks later, she was like, "Hey, did you do this yet?" And I was like, "No, I'm getting to it. I've been like dealing with a lot of stuff and yada yada, so on and so forth." And she started pressuring me. She started pressuring me like, "Why haven't you done this yet?" Like a teacher, like my mom. And I was like, "Whoa, I didn't know that this had a time limit." Hey, we're not on a time limit, honey. There are things that need to get into motion before I get there, and I'm getting there as fast as I can. So, you giving me anxiety and telling me that I'm not going fast enough is not gonna help me. So I stopped going to her. Yeah, I was like, why are you nagging me? And I think it's because she saw me as more able-bodied than I am because of the way that I come off, I suppose, and the way I'm able to communicate as if I didn't practice this. Yeah, I'm able to do it because I've spent my life practicing it. And I'm telling you what is wrong, but you don't want to believe me because I look fine to you? Aren't you a medical professional? Like, what is even going on here? Huh? Okay. Let me check my foundation. Does therapy even work? I'm sure therapy works for some people, but in my experience, all of my therapists have sucked. My psychiatrist, though, right now, he's cool. Thank you, I'm good. Okay, wait. Where I got distracted. Excuse me, define normal. He actually cares about the things that I have to say, and he's not imposing himself onto me. He's not imposing his thoughts and ideas onto me. Therapy is paying someone to talk and listen. Yeah, well, my psychiatrist, I told him that my therapy experiences sucked, and he was like, well, we can do therapy if you want. And I was like, honestly, look, I'm like so like over the idea of it right now that I'll come back to that when I feel like it. So yeah. Yeah, I've had therapy sessions where my doctor talked the entire time. She was a nice lady though. A little bit. I mean, one time she thought I was staring at her boobs, which I thought was really rude. I personally was offended by that. And I didn't say anything because I was literally like, but she was definitely starting to be a little off-putting with little things that she did. And I was like, girl, are you okay? You're acting like I'm not here paying you. and this isn't a professional environment. Like, are you good? Like, why are you tweaking? Well, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I usually experience people who want me to do more than I'm capable of because I'm calm and composed, so I could probably handle it. No, bro, I'm about to be calm and composed until I spontaneously combust. And then once I spontaneously combust, there's no going back from that. I just don't understand why I have to be erratic or freak out, yada yada, for somebody to listen to what I have to say. It's a bit. Like, hello? I thought we were adults. But usually I'll, like, therapists be like, well, I don't think you have that because you're sitting here in front of me and you're talking to me, and usually people who have that start talking about this. Bro, not you being a doctor and you're putting everything in specified boxes. For psychology, being a therapist, and you're putting people in boxes. Okay. Yeah. No, the piercings don't bother anything. I do clean them sometimes after I finish. Okay, I want to put powder. Oni is live, the world is healing. Yeah, I know, right? Alright. I gotta make sure I get this done because I've been yapping. Honestly, I feel like being live and speaking with people on here has been better therapy than actual therapy because it gives me more actual insight on things. So yeah. And I like things that, like, I like asking people things and getting their opinion on it because everybody has their own view of things, and I like to see what your view looks like, and maybe your view could help my view, you know? Because your view might be more polished than mine, or look different in a different way, in a different place, is something that I could never think of. But now that you said it, that makes sense. I should have I should have got a brighter pink. This pink is not that bright. I mean, yeah, some people on the internet are like absolute menaces, but for the most part, I feel like what you give out is what you receive, so yeah. And then a lot of people will just be like, oh, well, social media is not real, so it's not real to you, I guess, but at this point, it's a very real part of society, so you're a real person, I'm a real person, and if you really say something fucked up, you can really lose your job. So I think it is kind of real. So that's crazy. That's why I act myself and do my own thing. Because I've had like people kind of like encourage me to be like plastic-y, like a bot. And I'm like, I kind of want to yap. I kind of want to yap to everyone and show that I'm not a bot, actually. That's like my number one thing, is to be like, hey, I'm not a bot. That's what a bot would say. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, I have base. My base is done. Let me spray it. If I can find my spray. Oh. No! No! Are you okay? My bad, guys. Here it is. Sorry, I can't see shit. I dropped you, my bad. Yeah, I'm using the world's thickest book. It's okay. It kind of worked a little bit. Why do I look like that? Oh my god, you know what? You know what right now sounds like the perfect time for? Blinker. Burrito. Close. Definitely a B word. I wanted to put on some lip liner before I did that. Okay, I need to get a move on. What time is it? 5? It's okay. It's okay. You what? Ew. Why are you telling me? At least eat something before you go anywhere. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting ready to film. I literally, guys, I don't get ready to go out. When you see me get ready like this, I'm not getting ready to go out. I'm getting ready to do a photo shoot at my house. By myself. But yeah, if I go out, I'm not wearing this much makeup because I be sweating. So I'll probably just pop some eyebrows and a little eyeliner and call it a day. But a full face, I only do a full face like if I was going to like a fucking like rave or something. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Okay, you ready? Oh, really? Are you saying that? Or are you just lying? This lipstick shade is like, I feel like it's slightly lighter than my lips. No? It might be the exact shade, then maybe that's why it's throwing me off. I usually get like a little bit of a darker shade. Seek forgiveness from what? What are you talking about? Oh, you wish? I don't know. Somebody told me, one of my customers told me that they got scammed and their card got like ripped and shit like that. And I was like, oh my god. And then somebody else told me that they always keep their card locked. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you putting your banking information? Why? You just be putting your banking information anywhere. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. Did you see that? Well, I don't know. I saw this, but on my For You page on TikTok, there was a lady who did, you know, she skied. She does skiing activities. And I seem dazed. Which one? Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes. Well, for the most part, yes. But what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, she did skiing, and she did skiing consistently for a couple of years, and she only used one side of her nose, and it just completely collapsed. I was kind of like in awe. I was like shocked. That, and she was keeping tabs on the progression as it got worse. That is so scary. That's why I only do things that aren't gonna put a hole in my face. Well, things that aren't gonna put a hole in my face. No, like, I literally don't. If the only reason why I garden is because of, I want to say my mental health, but I think if I have to exist, I'm gonna do something. And I think gardening is good and safe. Was she doing an experiment on herself? I don't know. You would think that she was trying to see something with the progression pictures that she took, but it was just like that. It took me 7 years to go fully sober, but I drink 2 pints of black coffee a day now. Like, actually, I heard people say they stuff the holes in their nose with more. I think that's basically what she was saying. She was saying that it hurt really bad, but then she would just keep putting stuff in there. And I'm like, dude, that is an open wound. I'm like, once it became an open wound, I would have stopped. And then everybody was like, but you have 2 nostrils. Like, why did you only use one? Why didn't you alternate? And they were like, that's just her favorite, I guess. Comments were sending me, bro. It's okay, I do take breaks. I'm figuring it out. No worries. My old psych teacher was an addict. He said it was in the 80s it was pure, today it's poison. Well, I bet a lot of things were a million times cleaner in a way. You know what I mean? I think everything is just progressively getting cheaper quality and poo poo caca chemical. Is she on TikTok? I saw her video on TikTok. I think she is. So, synthetic, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, at least you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. Let's continue. What's the time? We're good. Guys, I'm not picking my nose. It's itchy. Don't say anything. It's itchy. Shut up. Has anyone's sleep schedule been messed up? Mine's been. But I'm fixing it. Good. Renzo said, I'm 13 years sober, alcohol, and 17 from hard stuff. I'd throw it back for you right now, but TikTok would probably give me a violation. It's itchy again. I like cheese. You guys ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids? You remember Cheese? I like that guy. When I was a little kid, Cheese spoke to me. Cheese touched my heart. Yeah, I like cheese. Oh my god, why is your comment blocked, bro? All you said was chocolate milk. Dog, TikTok is on a different level now. Yeah, that's what Cheese used to say. Well, yeah, I really liked cheese. I felt like I was cheese. I think I fucked it up. Just a little bit. It looks so different. Like two completely different eyebrows, bro. Hello? Hey, also, did you guys see that? I didn't really get into it because this shit is like so fucking random. But did you see that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B were beefing on Twitter? And Nicki Minaj said something about her kid. And they were just like going back and forth apparently. Apparently they were saying that Nicki was doing her skiing rant. And she was tweaking. I heard about it. I heard that they were cursing at each other and stuff. I was like, they beef for fame. It's so clear now. You think so? You don't think that they're actually just unhinged like that? I mean, I think Nicki Minaj has been beefing with just about everyone. There's only one queen of rap. No, now one eyebrow is higher than the other. Ugh, I ate a sandwich earlier, but I'm hungry again. I'm so hungry. Sometimes I think it's for publicity. Man, what the fuck? That's weird as hell if it is. I forgot that everything is staged. But I don't know if this is. Dude, they look so different. I have to like clean the top of that one. I was like, why can't I see anything? It's entertaining. I don't know. I didn't think it was entertaining. I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't see it. I thought it was really random. And intense for no reason. And everybody was like, you could have texted that. But of course. Okay, my eyebrows are getting somewhere. Thank you. Someone said, looking good, and I have to approve it. I think I like these eyebrows. How's that? So tea, girl. So tea. Oh, my back. I feel like an old person. I've been saying that since I was younger. Oh, I feel so old. My bones are aching. I'm kidding, they're not. I mean, a little bit. My back is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to bake for now. Why does it look like that? We're gonna leave her like this for now. Tea, girl, tea. Okay, that's done. Right. I just hit myself. Just doesn't come out too bad. I'm trying to think of what kind of eyeliner to do today. Let me make sure I do this with my little brush so it doesn't look stupid. Any plans for Halloween? I'm not really sure yet. might just hand out candy. David Bowie eyeliner. That still looks stupid. That's okay. No, I've seen Labyrinth. No worries. I have seen Labyrinth. I put too much. It's okay. Yeah, I tried to get somebody to watch Labyrinth once, and they literally did not give a fuck. And I was like, come on, but it's David Bowie. Come on, he's singing. Bro, he's the villain. Let's watch it. Did not give a fuck. Ooh, spooky David Bowie. Ooh. Dude, my chair is so squeaky. Guys, you want to know something tragic that happened to me recently? I bought 2 deodorants that are my favorite that have aluminum, and both of the tops, the nozzles, both got stuck with more than half of the bottle left, and I can't fix it, so I had to use the deodorant that's aluminum free. But if you sweat, if you're a stinky person, you need that aluminum. Yeah. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong one! I was fighting for my life. No, especially not this. Oh, I got distracted. What's aluminum do what? It clogs the stinky pores? No, if you shower every day and you exfoliate, you'll be fine. You want to live in my hair? I like that. I like that. That's a good compliment. It looks like a tree. It'd be like a squirrel. Have you guys ever watched Bobo? If you ever watched it, did you see that he had it was like squirrels or something living in his afro? I don't remember what it was. It was like chipmunks. You're gonna go like this. There's gonna be chipmunks in there. Yeah, well, I need the deodorant with aluminum, unless I want to be stinky all day. I would like to not be stinky. So I'm just very sad because my aluminum deodorant, specifically that I bought, broke. It's like $11 each. That's boo boo caca. Okay, wait. I want to do some freckles. And then let me speed this hoe up. Thank you, though. Yeah, one time I was going to an event and I was in full hair and makeup, and somebody told me that I looked like it just came out of the 80s. I was like, thank you. Okay. I think they. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm putting on my freckles. Sorry. How's that? Too many? Exactly. Okay, it's eyeliner time. It's not bad. Alright, let me think. I was kind of thinking of doing a more straight liner today. Instead of going up, I was thinking about going straight out a little bit more. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can get into. Actually, stop, because I said blinker checkpoint, I think, and I didn't take a blinker, did I? Did I? Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna take a blinker before we're gonna do this liner, because it's like a good luck charm. Oh god, I can't close this. I'm so glad I convinced my stylist to bleach the front of my hair. You know, I did realize I did get a little chemical burn, but I was like, shh. I'm not gonna say anything because I want the front of my hair colored. Hi. I've been good. My Virgos. Ah. You know, the peanut butter baby. Ah. That's how I feel right now. Oh yeah, I gotta finish editing one of my outfit videos. Oh my god. I was supposed to be done by now. Whatever. It's okay, you know. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, I like that. Okay, I like the shape. It's not bad. It could be worse. I don't think they're even. That's okay. We'll figure it out later. Because I think this one's thinner. Alright, I gotta let it dry. Okay, I need to clean this one up a little bit. But there's an idea. One eye usually comes out way better than the other one. See, this one came out better than this one. Hi, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna clean this one up. Because we got it. We got it on this side. Yeah. 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 be a little bit. Oh shit. Okay, this is fine like this. I'm just gonna... Oh shit. Make it sharper. Hello? Not the sun setting. My head look like that. Okay, let's see. I'm locked in. I'm super locked in. Should I make it smooth like this one, or should I give it a little... Because the top part... I'm pumped, excuse me. The top part is different. Somebody would have paid for that. Girl. Let's just lower this side and call it a day. A whole tea. Alright. Oh my god, they're matching now. Oh, is this one bigger? It might be. Thank you. Stop. When you finna drop the t-shirt merch, I'm gonna drop a hoodie. At some point. What if I... You know what I was thinking about doing with this actually? Hold on. Let me just do it. I'm not Mexican, but thank you. I'll take it. Does that look stupid? I feel like it looks a little stupid. I don't know if I like that. Hi. Hello? Why the fuck does this one look like this? have made it any better. That's okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it a smoky eye. And the smoky eye is gonna make sure that everything's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. And it's gonna be super awesome. Bro, no, let me get you. It's at the bottom. Let me get you real quick. Oh shit, it's bronzer. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't cleaned this yet. Let's pretend like that doesn't have bronzer on it. Let's pretend like my hands are not full of bronzer now. Okay. To be very careful. I like that. Yeah, I like that way better. I'm putting the black on top of it. Made it. Thank you. Yeah. The difference is astounding to me. Oh, this one's a little messier. Oops. Girl, keep that shit in there. That's okay, I'll blend it out. Okay, we can blend it out. Where did it go? I still think it's too... I mean, I don't know. I think it looks kind of fine. Oops. Just lifted a bunch of shit. Yes. You know, I was gonna do, like, cute makeup today. This is as close as we're getting, I think. I like the ones that make my eyes look huge and shit. But sometimes, it just goes in a different direction. Hello? Chloe! What do you want, I think she's hungry. I've been here for too long. Oh no. No. Okay, this should be good. And glitter. I don't know how I feel about the glitter. Hold on. But yeah, right now it is feeding time. Everybody probably about to wake up and shit. Thank you. Okay, that's enough glitter. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna put lashes. I'm gonna call it, because I need to hurry the fuck up. Luckily, Sasha's still snoring. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm wearing pink. I think I should... I have a black lip liner. Yeah, the organization in here is crazy. Yeah, it's so organized. I know where everything is. Yeah, everything has a perfect designated spot. Jeez. Alright, just slamming ASMR. Let's see if this one works. Oh, it does. Hi. I'm good. I've been chilling. I'm chilling every day. and then I put gloss on this, and it's gonna be super awesome. Oh my god, you should see how she's in my lap right now. She's falling asleep. That's okay. If anything, I'll do like pink lipstick or like nude, but to me, like, this is like basically nude. So my eyelashes, I know they're too big. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I could just... Dude, I need to stop misplacing stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, I have some lashes here, but these aren't the ones... I don't think these would look good. Bro, fuck. Ah. Not really my favorite. Okay. Come here, little girl. Oh. Okay. I found it. Alright, so the one... Damn. The one that I want to use is a bunch on this one. Down. I'm gonna use this one here. No, Chloe, don't do it. A little lash. Or should I do... this one? I like this one. Yeah. I might have to actually glue them, but this little thing is stepping all over my makeup. This little thing, this little baby, little baby stinky lady, stinky little baby lady. Oh! Oops. Okay. One more task. Hopefully I can lay these down correctly. I'm actually really excited to put on this fucking outfit that I have planned right now because I've been wanting to wear it since Thursday. And I think it's really cute. But then I have to start doing spooky stuff. Probably do some clown content. And then I wanted to do a mummy. Okay. Okay, tea. Okay, perfect. Oh no. I think this is... oh shit. This is good. I think. Slashes. Head sleeve. Let's see. Should I do my waterline? Probably. Donde está the pencil I was just using? It's right here. Alright, let's see if this makes any difference. A little bit of a difference. Not much though. Yeah. Okay. Now, oh shit. My contact! No! Oh fuck. No! Oh fuck. I fucked it up. Okay, I have to soak it. My hands are so full of makeup though. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's like doing surgery in a grave. Oh my god, I can't believe that actually worked. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just saved my own life. Okay. time for a celebratory blinker because I finally finished this. Damn. Put my hair in place. Jeez. I don't know why it's doing that. I think I'm actually gonna, this pimple that I was dealing with in the beginning, I think I'm gonna clean it and I'm gonna pop it, I'm gonna put a star over it because, like, it's pissing me off. I can feel it right now. Thank you. Chloe! Chloe, stop climbing everything, Chloe. Let's see if I can fix it. It's just gonna look like that. Thank you very much. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to put this on the floor like this. Oh, I gotta figure out how to close it. Okay. Thank you. Now that that's done, I gotta go feed everyone. Especially this little thing, because this is what she's waiting for. She's waiting for her food. So that's why she's being a little rowdy and adventurous right now. I need to wash my hands too. I'm so full of makeup. And eat. Oh, I have a million things to do. The day is not over. Hello? This is my mini-me. It's cute. You like it? You lying? I like the one I did on Thursday. I didn't even get any content with that makeup. It looked nice. She almost fell off the chair. Sasha might sound like she's fighting for her life right now, but I gave her a toy, so that's why she's making a fuss, if you can hear her. Okay. I think the angle of my lash is pissing me off a little bit on this one. I'm probably gonna end up fixing that. Ew. Thank you. Oh, I can't cry. Oh. Oh no.
I'm gonna go.